Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys so much for being here. If this is the first time to my channel, please like and subscribe. We're going to be going over my top three stocks that are in deep discounts, and these will be great for long-term holds and anyone that's trying to do leaps. We're going to be analyzing three stocks in particular, right? It's going to be Oracle, right, UNH, and also Citigroup, right? Now, the beauty of these, if this is your first time to my channel, I talk about different type of stocks and the market caps, right? So we're not going to be focusing on small. We're not going to be focusing on mid caps. We're going to be focusing on mega caps, all right? The beauty of the mega caps, right? Their volatility is lower, right? You're looking at 7 to 9% or more per year, right? These are great for leap options, and then these are great for long-term holds. The reason why I like these is because you can get 50%, 100% of your money when you get it right. All right. So this is going to be my focus as we go through this. Okay. So the first stock I want to look at is Oracle. Oracle, for those of you guys that don't know, Oracle is a $500 billion company. All right. They're in the software and tech realm. And sector. Okay. Why I like this is we have a deep pullback. I got alerted here at this level. And once again, if you would have bought here, if you would have bought here, I mean, you're looking at a potential. Let's move this alert real quick. All right. I mean, you would have been up already 40%, but if you're targeting the highs, about 153%. You guys can do the math on that, and we will do the math later on. Okay. But for those of you guys that want to always verify, which I do recommend, you can always go to something like Yahoo Finance and just look at stocks and their financial history. Okay, so if you look at Oracle, you can see it's been growing year on out. So 42, 49, 52, 57, 64. And you can also go to their cash flow too. Okay, so once again, 9, 17, 18, 20, 23. Right, these are the same type of patterns that you see the bigger companies, right? You can see the Nvidias, right? You can see the Amazons. They have the same pattern. Okay, so once again, here's Nvidia, right? 26, 60, 130, 215, 215. Right, we can also go to the cash flow, same thing, 5, 28, 64, 102, 102. All right, and so and Nvidia is a in the same realm. Okay, so ultimately, all right, this is a $503 billion company. It's way oversold and discounted. And once again, if you would have gotten into this, there, I mean, even if you get into it here and you get into it on Monday and you just buy long term, I mean, you can make 96% on it. Okay. I don't advise that, but I'm just saying. Okay. So that first one we're looking at is Oracle. All right. The next one is UNH. All right. UNH is in the health field, health sector. Right now, same exact thing. It is oversold, is discounted once again from the highs, which was 2024. You can see we're about almost 370 points off. Okay, so this is for you guys that want to make 50% on your money. Okay, same exact thing. All right, so right now it has tagged this alert. Same thing. This is a $294 billion company that's steady growing. If you were to buy anywhere in this realm right now, 323 to 632, I mean, you're looking at a potential 95% return. Okay, if we go look at the same exact thing, we go to look at Yahoo Finance and we type in UNH. Okay, all we want to see is, are they growing? All right, we know that they are in large caps. Okay, sorry, we know that they are in the large caps. Okay, so that is the beauty of it. Okay, we were focusing on large caps for safer play, long-term plays. All right, so if we go back to UNH and we go look at their financials, you can see, right, they've been growing, right, 324, 371, 400, 447, 447. Okay, this is the trailing. So they have been growing, which is great. Okay, and they are the number one if you look at it inside their sector, in the managed health sector, right? So this would be another good buy for anyone that's looking for long term. Okay, I highly recommend it. Now, this is my sleeper. All right, this is my sleeper. This is something that I'm big on buying long term and holding for 2 to 5 years and so on. Okay, so Citigroup is one of the sleepers. I mean, you can see right here. I mean, I bought Citigroup back in June, right, for $1,000. They do pay dividends also too. Okay, and then the beauty of Citigroup is since being in it, once again, I'm already made 50%, right? 55% on $1,000 investment. Okay. So Citigroup is another one too, right? Citigroup is to me undervalued. It's a $200 billion company in the banking realm. For those of you guys that are looking at banks, you can see you have JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, right? And the beauty of Citigroup also, if we go to their ticker and we just look at it, right? They're a sleeper, in my opinion. This is for anyone that's trying to make at least, I'll show you guys in a little bit, but you can see they've been steady growing. All right. Let's go look at their cash real quick. Okay. So with their cash, they're actually negative, right? Which is perfectly fine for one of these sleepers too. It's normal when you were at the highs of 570 and you're now at the lows. Okay. But they are a sleeper in a sense, right? If you look at historically all the other banking systems, right? Wells Fargo, right? They were all low at a point and then they rallied. If you go look at Bank of America, okay, same exact thing, right? Here's the lows. We are in this same exact realm right here, if you want to be technical, okay? Early on. All right, so this happened in 2009, and it took literally 15 years for it to make, and this is investing for you guys, 15 years to make 700%. Okay, so that means if you put $1,000 in, right, you're sitting at 7,000 right now. If you put 10,000 in back then, you're sitting at 70,000. Okay, so that's the way I'm looking at it when I look at Citigroup. All right, I look at it, it is in its early stage. And here's the crazy part about it: even where it's at now, if you were to buy on a pullback or anything else, I mean, you're still looking at 300% over the next few years. Okay, so this is a long-term hold for me. This is not a, I'm trying to make money in 2 months, 3 months or so. This is a long-term hold. This is for those of you guys that want to have NVIDIA type numbers and so on. Once again, you look at Bank of America as a perfect example of this, right? Because that's what we need to look at. We need to look at some of the history. You can see Bank of America, right? If we go to any of the other bank industries, let's go look at JP Morgan, JPM. Here's another one, okay? So all it is we are in this early stage right here. And prime example, this is JP Morgan, right? If you were early, just kind of how we are right now with the city, JP Morgan tagged it, and since then it has not looked back. All right. If we go look at the market cap, meaning how much it's worth, 200 billion. Okay. So it's very possible over the next decade for Citigroup to get to that level. Okay, so those are my sleepers. This is what I'm recommending for those of you guys that are looking for long-term investments. Oracle is my number one because it is retesting. UNH, I think, is great for those of you guys that are trying to get into the medical in the sector. And then obviously banking, Citigroup. Citigroup is my go-to. As you can see, I'm already up 50% on that. I'm probably going to be adding more to it as we go. All right. That's pretty much it. Those of you guys that want this document, because a few of you guys have messaged me, just message me and I'll give it to you guys. Remember, we focus on mid caps and we focus on large caps or more. Mega caps are 200 billion. Okay. So mega caps is, right? We are looking at mega caps right now as we speak. All right. That's the beauty of it. Right? This is a mega cap stock. Mega cap stocks don't fail. I just want you guys to know that. So this is why we're going to be focusing on mega cap stocks and holding it for the next couple of years and so on. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for coming to the channel. If you guys have any questions about investing or anything like that, don't hesitate to message me, comment. This is for me. I do this for free. I do this just to chart and journal. I look at it as game film, right? We talk about it, we mark it, we post a video so that way we know it's real, and then we can come back down the line to look at it just to see if we missed an opportunity or if we were right or wrong. All right, hopefully this helps one person, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys soon.